Hello, it's Liz here with Stampin' on the Rock. Today I'm going to share with you an idea that I just saw recently, and it's really simple, but a really nice look to it, really cool look to it. So let's just get started. I'm going to be mixing a little bit of current things that are on their way out with a brand new stamp set. So I'll be using this Beach Day stamp set, and really what I'm using from this is the little sand castle down here. This is in the current catalog staying with us, but this is a Beach Day. Actually, this is one that will be retiring. So I love this stamp set, and this will be retiring depending on when you're watching this, by the end of April, beginning of May of 2025. But I'm going to be using this little sand castle down here. And then this is a brand new stamp set. Adjust this camera a little bit here. This is a brand new stamp set called Blooming Phrases. This will be coming out in May. I'm going to adjust this camera here for just a minute, so give me a second here. I think we're sliding down just a bit. Oh, that's not working. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Hang with me for a second. All right. I think we're good. Let's go with that. I think we're good. We're going to go with that. Okay. And then I'll be using ink pads, Berry Burst, and Crumb Cake. And then I'm going to be using circle punches, 1 3/8 and 1 3/4. So one of these is current now, one is not anymore, but you might still have it in your stash. But you could definitely adjust these circles. If you don't have the punches themselves and you're not able to get those, there's a set of dies that you can get that are circle punches, or you can adjust the circle sizes. So stick with me and you can make it work, okay? All right, so I'm using Lemon Lime Twist as my card base. And then I have these 3 pieces here that are from, let's see, that are from the pack of paper called Friends of the Ocean. Love, love, love this paper. Friends of the Ocean, and that's what I'll be using that from. These 3 pieces right here are, we're going to use our grid paper. Do you know that this grid paper can be purchased? So it is really nice to have because you have a ruler with you at all times. So this is 3 inches by 1 3/4 inches. And that 1 3/4 inches matches up with this punch that's 1 3/4 inches. Obviously with this whale tail, you can tell this is an old punch. But you really just want this piece of paper to be the same width as whatever circle punch you're using. So if this was going to be, if you're going to use this one, then you would want this width of this paper to be 1 3/8 inches. So you just want this designer series paper to be whatever width is of the circle that you're using. Okay, so I have 3 of these pieces here. So I'm going to take all 3 of them, and I'm going to put them into this 1 3/4 inch paper punch. And I'm doing all 3 of them together so they come out the same. I want them to fit in side by side, and I'm doing them about halfway. So about halfway right there. And then I'm going to punch. I'm going through 3 sheets, so it's a little tight, but we can do it. There we go. Okay. So those are the 3 sheets right there. And then I'm going to take these, I'm going to line these up. We're going to figure out approximately how far we need to do this. It's going to be right toward the top. This next one, I'm doing it this direction. Oh, it looks like I didn't cut these exactly correctly because this one's a little off here, but we're going to make it work anyway. It's all good. Put that there. And then this piece here is going to go down here. Okay, so that gives me about how far I want to do that. All right. So then what I did with those is, you'll see I did, they're cut off a little bit goofy here. Let me see if I can use scissors, and we're going to just snip this off here. Because I did punch them a little odd, but it's all right. I want to give you the idea here. Okay. So this one I'm going to attach here. This one I will attach here. This one I will attach here. And then I'm going to take each of these little circles that I did, these half pieces that I punched out. And then this one is going to go here. This one I'm going to flip over and go here. And this one I'm going to flip over and go here. Wow, I really did not measure these well. Look at this. This is totally off. That's why it's off. Look at this. Look at the measure. Look at this. You can tell the width. What? All right. So this one was 3/4 and this one was not. So I'm going to show you, and we're going to do by the magic of TV here. You're going to get the idea of this. All right. So that's going to go here. That's going to go here. And that one's going to go here. All right, so that's the idea of it. And then I went on this one and I stamped thanks. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to stamp thanks in the Berry Burst, and then I'm using Crumb Cake. And I'm inking up in the Crumb Cake, but I want it to be soft, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to stamp it off here, and then do light, do the second layer right below it so that it's like this. And then I'm using the 1 3/8 inch circle punch. I'm turning it upside down so you can see what you're doing. And I'm going to punch that right there. And then this piece would go right in here. All right, right in here. So sorry, there you go. Now you can see it, yay. Okay, so that's the idea. Obviously, I did not measure that one piece correctly, but here I'm going to show you. I have one already done, and this is the idea here. Okay, so it will help if you have all three of these pieces are 3 inches wide, which I did not do that. One of these is definitely a little narrower than that. So this is the finished card. That's what it looks like. So it's just punching those circles and then flip-flopping what you took out of there. And isn't that neat? Very simple and just a fun look to it. So give it a try. Take my mistakes. Look at that. I made a mistake. It's okay. It's paper. Try it again. But this is the end result, and this is what you want to aim for. So give it a try and let me know what you think. Thanks so much. New catalogs did arrive today. Again, depending on when you're watching this. This is April, I believe today's the 7th, April 7th, 2025. New catalogs just arrived today. So if you don't have a demonstrator you're working with and you would like one of those, shoot me a message and I can take care of that and get one sent out to you. Talk to you soon. Hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.